What's up everyone, this is Ravinity and welcome back to FiA Manufacturer Series Round 7. This is gonna be my 4th race that I'm uploading, and this is at Sardinia Road Track B. Anyway, moving on straight into qualifying. Again, I use the time to wait up for everyone else to get their laps going so that I have a clean road ahead of me, and so that I can go full on without having to worry about traffic or anything. So we get a good start. Here was my first problem. I went onto the curb and just barely hold on. I saved it going on that left-hander, straight onto the right-hander. I was pretty nervous about this race because I had forgotten about it completely until the last slot was available, which is 12:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. I had no practice before this besides just general practice during the week, so I was pretty flustered. I was pretty panicky during the race. I was pretty panicky during qualifying, but we ended up doing pretty decently, I must say. Qualifying, we end off with a 119.794, which is not bad. It could have been way better, but yeah, we're moving on to the main race. Starting up in 5th place, we have some really fast guys out here. First corner was a big mistake made by me because I braked early and I went wide on the outside, so yeah, I just got punted off, luckily not of course, but just used as a wall. But yeah, I come back and taste of their own medicine. I push my way in and knock the Porsche out of the way and go on the next inside corner on the right, passing the R35 on the corner, as well as making up another position on the Beetle in 4th place because he spun out. Shame, poor guy. After that old tussle in the first lap, that was only one lap and I was already getting very nervous because in the back of my head I kept thinking to myself, I didn't have practice. What strategy am I going to use? Because I never had any chance to practice other races. I didn't know what tire strategy to go in with. I decided to stick with softs. Again, my usual strategy, fuel saving, because I didn't even know if that was necessary. I didn't know if it will come in handy. But yeah, that's just my usual approach to all of these manufacturers races of 2020. So there's no action from lap 2 to lap 9. It's basically just me against the clock up until the pitting period of the race, where some people, including myself, went into the pits for the first time. I get passed by the Porsche and I also get passed by the Beetle. Lap 11 is where things start to get a bit exciting. For the first time in the whole race, we can see the Supra gets the Beetle to go of course. He has some dirty tires now, which will allow me to catch up to him because he has to take into account he has to brake earlier. He's not going to have as much turnability, and yeah, I'm right into his slipstream as well as him being behind the Supra in his slipstream as well. Try to go on the inside on the first corner. Beetle slides out, blocks me off. I don't want to nudge him. I try to keep my race clean as well, and I don't want to do anything unnecessary as always. No pointless penalties and so on. But again, I go for the inside on the next left-hander and I take him because what I didn't realize that I went on medium tires, he went onto the hard compound. mandatory to have all 3 tire compounds used in the race, so I went for the soft, medium, hard strategy. The Beetle on the other hand decided to go from soft to a hard tire compound, so he would be making as much ground in the corners as much as I would. Here we can see the Supra and Porsche is having a battle now, because Supra went off course a little bit. Again, dirty tires to worry about. The Porsche hadn't gone into the pits yet, so he's got worn out tires compared to myself, and the Beetle's on newer tires, as well as the Supra. The Supra also went to pit around the same time I did. Porsche goes into the pits. He went from mediums to another compound, and I'm chasing the Supra down while the Beetle is chasing me down. We're having a 3-way battle here. I can get up close to the Supra, but he has so much, that Supra has so much power. But yeah, me being behind him probably made the nerves go a little bit wonky, so he's sliding around everywhere. These extended corners always seem to be my weakness, because I kept losing ground against the other races when it came to this corner. Sometimes I had a good run, but mostly not. Speeding up, the pace stayed round about the same. I start leaving the Beetle in the dust while the Supra starts leaving a gap behind me. I close in on the corners, he just leaves me behind on the straights again. So we've been battling for a while. I slide out a little because of the curb. Supra goes a bit over the curve and gets a penalty there. So there I can already see an opportunity. I had no idea, 16 laps into the race, and I had no idea where the penalty area was. That's how much I was focused, that's how nervous I was. I didn't take my eyes off the road. I didn't see exactly when people are pitting while I was racing. So yeah, nerves are on an all-time high with this one. You can see both of our tires are worn out pretty much. We're both sliding around some of the corners. I'm battling to keep the Ferrari on course. And so yeah, I knew, okay, this is an opportunity here. So I brake a little later. Perfect. And pass him due to his penalty stop. Again, I'm driving very safe. The Supra has a ton of speed going down the straight, so he caught up to me very easily, which made me nervous for the first left-hander. I brake late, I go wide, he passes me on the inside, and I try to double back for another pass on the inside a few corners later. And yeah, we both end up braking late. I didn't want to push him, of course, so yeah, I had a slower speed going out of that corner. Following his line again. This guy has so much speed even after getting dirty tires, even after going off course for a short bit. He still has that speed over me. Speeding up again, he makes a gap from myself again, because I am racing so damn safe here with the worn out medium tires. I don't want to take any chances, so I'm just playing it safe. I thought to myself, third place is obtainable, I don't mind sitting on the podium. Lap 19, Supra goes in a little bit over the curb and takes himself out. He goes into the wall, which was kinda sad because we had a good battle going between us. I have no idea what would have happened at the end. Would I have passed him anyway? Would he have passed me? Would one of us have messed up? We don't know. But yeah, lap 19, I take myself into second place. Lap 20, final pit stop onto the hard compounds. And the Beetle passes me, the Porsche passes me again. Lap 21, Porsche goes into the pit one last time, which brings me up to third, and we're on the final lap. So I had no idea when the Beetle done its second pit stop. Thought that this guy's gonna get a penalty at the end of the race, but little did I know that he had pit for better tires, and he was making some good ground. So props to that guy. Running on the hard tires, I was again playing it too safe. I was a bit too hesitant because again I didn't have any practice on the hard tire compounds. Well, not much practice on them anyway. So as you can see there, I had no idea what the limits of my braking was, when to take the corners, what speed to take the apexes. So already here, the Honda NSX in first place finishes with the Beetle behind him. It was a battle for second, third and fourth place. Beetle ended up quite far ahead, and myself just finishing under 2 seconds ahead of the Supra. A decent battle. And that was my FIA round 7 race in the Ferrari. Again, could have done better, but I won't complain for a podium. It was a rush. It was probably one of the most hectic battles that I've had in the series so far. So if you enjoyed the video, give a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.